I just wanna see the light.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It feels so nice to finally be back, and what better way to come back than by showing you guys a fun festival makeup look. I kind of just wanted to play around, and I was inspired by Coachella, but you can wear this to any event coming up. Even though I'm not going to Coachella, which I wish I was going, I would definitely wear this look. So I kind of wanted to create something that everyone would like to recreate. I did use in between affordable and high-end products just to kind of mix a little bit of everything. There's a couple of new items in this look, but I'm sure most of these products you guys should already have at home. If not, you can also get creative, and that's one of the things that I love to do, is just use that makeup that I already have and kind of mix it up a little bit and create different looks. But that way it also saves you money, especially when events come around. I feel like you just can't be spending on each item, so I'm sure you guys can still improvise on a couple of these items. This look was inspired by Desi Perkins. I love the line that she drew down her face, so I kind of took some inspiration from that, but I stopped it on my forehead and I added these little rhinestones because I really ended up loving that look. So I was inspired by her, and I kind of decided to go with more of a gold theme. Something about gold just screams goddess to me in Coachella. So like I said, this is definitely a look that I would love to wear to a festival. I really had a lot of fun creating this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Stick around by subscribing so you guys don't miss out on any more of my videos, and if you guys would like to see how to get this makeup look, then just keep on watching. I'll be starting off by moisturizing my skin using the Ofra Cosmetics Wanderlush Moisturizer, which I'm almost out, but I need to repurchase it because it has kept my skin so nicely hydrated and glowing. I also love this moisturizer because it contains an ingredient that acts as a primer. Next, I'll be moving on to the e.l.f. Cosmetics Poreless Face Primer, and I'll be applying this on my T-zone and also on my cheek area just to minimize the appearance of pores. For that gorgeous glow, I'm going to be taking my Becca Shimmering Perfector in the shade Moonstone. I'll be placing this right on top of my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead, on the tip of my nose, and also on my cupid's bow. And I will be working this in with a damp beauty blender because it's going to make it appear more glowing, and this is really going to help blend it into the skin. Ever since I got this stuff, I've been using it every single day because it just gives such a gorgeous glow to the skin. So I honestly think this is a must, especially for a festival makeup look, because you want to appear glowing. For foundation, I'll be mixing a little cocktail, and I'll be using the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and I'll also be mixing in the LA Girl Cosmetics HD Coverage Foundation. I do like to use both of these together just because the NYX Cosmetics one gives me kind of a matte finish, but the LA Girl one has more of a dewy look to it. So it'll give your skin a very nice luminous look, and this will also help your makeup last all day. If you are going to a festival, I would highly recommend focusing a little bit more on skin and making sure that your makeup lasts all day. So every single step before this is very important because it'll help our makeup in the future. I'll be working this in with a damp beauty blender just because I really wanted that nice, fresh, luminous look. And as you guys can see, it is medium to full coverage, and that's why I love mixing both of these foundations together. For concealer, I'll be using the Maybelline Master Concealer in the shade Light Medium. I will be applying this right underneath my eyes, and this will cover our dark circles and make us appear more awake. I do like to use a shade lighter just to bring a little bit more illumination to my eyes, and I'll also be taking this right on top of my eyelids, and this will act as a primer for our eyeshadows. To set that in place and prevent it from budging, I'll be using the RCMA translucent powder. Using a powder will set your makeup in place and it'll last all day, especially with this powder. To contour and bronze, I'll be using the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola bronzer with a big fluffy brush from Real Techniques. I'll be sweeping this right underneath my cheekbones, on the sides of my forehead, down on my jawline as well. It'll give us that nice sun-kissed look. And then I'll be taking the Be a Bombshell Heat Wave Bronzer and sweeping this right on top. I just love the luminous look it gives to my skin. Very natural looking bronzer, that's why I love it. And then right on top I'll be applying a little bit more of that Becca Shimmering Perfector just to make our highlight appear more bam. And right on top I'll be Using my Carly Bible palette, the highlight shades along with a little bit of the eyeshadow one, and sweeping this right on top, and as you guys can see, it really creates that nice highlight look. It kind of just gives that glow within, and I like to blend it in with a damp beauty blender. With the Hoola bronzer, I'll be contouring the sides of my nose just to make it appear slimmer. And before we move on, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows, and I am using a Morphe brush from the Rose Gold collection and the Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Dark Brown. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to keep it very simple, and I'll be using the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Kitten Karma. I think it's such a gorgeous liquid eyeshadow because it kind of gives that duochrome look, like very shimmery and very glittery, yet kind of like this brown hue to it. So you can kind of get away with skipping out on blending anything into your crease. So I did apply this all over my eyelid and blend it out with my finger because it's very easy to work with, and I love the way they dry. It's not sticky at all. Love the formula. I really like this eyeshadow. But I did want to add a little bit of dimension into my crease, so I'll be taking my bronzer and kind of sweeping it into my crease and just give it a little bit more warmth. Then I'll be curling my eyelashes for some lift, and I will be going in with my Smashbox mascara. I'll only be applying one coat since I am going in with eyelashes, which you can definitely skip out on, but I personally love eyelashes, so I will be going in with Queen Bee by Coco Lashes. Right underneath my lash line, I'll be taking my BA Bombshell bronzer and be applying it right underneath, but I felt like I needed a little bit more, so I grabbed my Hoola bronzer and swept it underneath. Then I'll be taking the dark brown shade in the Carly Bible palette, and I'll be placing this right in the center of my eyes. I feel like with a festival look, you can kind of get very creative and it'll look totally normal there. So I just wanted to add some there. Then I'll be adding the goldening shade right in my inner corners. And I'll be popping on some mascara to my bottom lashes to make my eyes appear bigger. Going back to the face, I am spritzing my brush with the Cinema Secrets Moisture Spray, and I dipped it into the goldeny shade to draw a line down my forehead, but it didn't appear how I wanted it to, so I just went ahead and applied my Stila liquid eyeshadow down the middle of my forehead. Once that is done, I'll be taking my dual eyelash glue, which by the way is so freaking good. I love this eyelash glue, especially to place rhinestones. I will be adding a couple of dots right on top of my eyebrows, and this is where I will be placing those rhinestones, and you can pick these up at any craft store, and I do like to apply them with tweezers because it's the easiest way to pop them on. I was planning on drawing another line right on top. You can get as creative as you like. You can place different types of rhinestones, stars, hearts, whatever you want. You could even go colorful, but this is just the kind of theme I decided to stick with. So I just really hope this inspires you guys to reach into something different also. And right in between them, I decided to add a little bit of that metallic eyeshadow. And I popped it on top of my Cupid's bow just to give it a little bit more of that glowing lip. I will be applying this on the bottom of my eyes, and I did align it with my pupil. And to finish off this look, I will be using the NYX Cosmetics Tiramisu Lip Gloss, and right on top to make it appear a little bit more of a metallic-y shade, I will be taking the gold shade from the Carly Bible palette and placing this right on top of my lips. And to make sure our makeup lasts all day, make sure you spray a setting spray.
I just wanna see the light.
Thank you guys so much for watching this makeup look, and if you guys would like to see more festival inspired makeup looks, please go ahead and leave me your comments down below. I am taking requests because I am finally back, and I know I've been gone for such a long time, and I truly apologize. I don't know if you guys knew, but I did have a full-time job which was like 40+ hours a week, and it was really hard to keep up with YouTube, even though this is my passion and this is what I want. But there's been a couple of changes in my life. I am no longer working a full-time job, so I am kind of back to my regular routine, so I can sit here and film for you guys more often. I'm super excited that spring and summer is coming around. I really wanted you guys to meet my dog, but I'll probably just include her in my favorites video because of course she's been my current favorite. She runs my world and I love her. She's a 2-month-old puppy mixed with a Chihuahua Shih Tzu, so if you guys would like to stay tuned to see her, then go ahead and subscribe because that'll most likely be my next video. Let me know if any of you guys are attending any upcoming events. I got my Disneyland pass again, so you guys will most likely be seeing me there a little bit more often. And if you guys do see me, come and say hi. I would love to meet you guys, squeeze you, hug you. We could hang out. We can even go grab a snack. It'll be fun, I promise. So just come and say hi if you guys ever see me. And I just want to thank you guys so much for being patient with me and just sticking around. I've noticed our little family is growing a lot, so I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you from all over my heart. I wouldn't be able to do the things that are upcoming if it wasn't for you guys. Once again, if you guys create this look, please don't forget to send me your photos. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm probably gonna do it this weekend again because I really like it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.